Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video, and I hope you guys are feeling angry, because today we're going to be taking on the Rage Tournament. So the Rage Global Tournament has just dropped about an hour ago, actually like 40 minutes ago, and as you can see, it is a new global tournament in Clash Royale. The game format is Rage Battle. Not used to seeing this, minimum participation level 18, I guess that's what the new king levels that are going up to 50 now, but yeah, we are in Rage mode, so this is going to be kind of an interesting tournament. Definitely not going to be your conventional type where you just play your normal decks. I think there are definitely going to be some decks that are made stronger by the Rage format. And so my goal today is to show you guys 5 of some of the best decks, in my opinion, to give you a good chance at taking on this tournament. So quick disclaimer, these are all decks that I have personally formulated or shared myself. I have not actually had much time to research. I did do a bit, but as you can see, the tournament's literally not even been out for an hour. People are only at 14 wins right now, so the meta hasn't really shaped up. So this isn't really based on Royal API statistics as I usually do. Sharing these GT videos, it's mostly going to be based off of my own personal opinion on what would be the best in this format. But I do have some decks that I've taken from some leaderboard players right now. So again, disclaimer, it's not going to be 100% backed by data. You guys can do your own research or your own due diligence before picking a deck. This is what I personally think will be the best though. So we do have 5 decks today. Number 1 is going to be Royal Hogs, Royal Recruits with a Goblin Hut. Number 2 is going to be Elixir Golem. Number 3 is going to be Hog EQ. Number 4 is going to be Double Spawners. Number 5 is going to be Xbow. So I'll be breaking down each deck for a brief period before playing 2 games with each deck respectively, which means I will ideally be getting 10 straight wins to get 10-0 in the GT. We'll see how it actually goes. Might get some losses along the way because it is Rage mode after all. But starting out, we are going to be playing with this Royal Recruits, Royal Hogs deck. And this deck has been meta for quite a while already because Mighty Miner's been broken for so long. They did just nerf it, changing the speed back to medium from fast, and did buff the HP a bit, but it's still very strong. This deck has still been making the rounds, so I feel like this is going to be pretty strong because it is just kind of a nice dual lane deck. And especially under Rage mode, it's just going to be very annoying to overwhelm your opponent, especially because under Rage mode, buildings are really overpowered. So Goblin Hut, other spawners are going to be very common, and so I do think this is going to be quite a solid deck for the GT. Also very easy deck to play, so that's why I'm choosing it as my first deck to play. So with all that being said, let's get right into the matches, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's get right into the first one against Larok. He has Valk, Witch, and E-Barbs on his banner, so let's see if he's actually playing that. As you guys can see, though, we are in the Rage mode, and it is 1.3 times Elixir, so Elixir mode is already, or Elixir generation is also raged up. Gonna fireball the Witch right away, try and take it out if possible, and we do actually. That's pretty nice. So towers are raged up as well. Elixir's raged up. I think he actually might be playing the deck that he has on his banner, which would be kind of interesting to see. Ram Rider gonna go for a hut and then Barb Barrel on the Wizard. Actually not the most optimal placement by me. Ram Rider is gonna charge and get a hit on the tower, so that's not great, but this should definitely be salvageable. He does have Wizard and Witch, which is gonna be very annoying obviously for the recruits, but I still think I can do it, especially because I do have the Mighty Miner in here. Goes for E-Barbs. That's kind of unfortunate because I literally just went for Recruits the back. We're going to go Zappies to kite them over and just keep them alive and not lose my entire tower to the raging E-Barbs. Right side Recruits will also pose quite a bit of a problem for my opponent, so I'm going to go for a Flying Machine to snipe the Princess and also help out on the right side. As you can see, unfortunately, Witch is so good against Recruits. It's looking like a really bad matchup to start things out, which kind of sucks because, again, I was not hoping to get a start this bad, but he's going to have to respond to this Mighty, and I'll get 1 Flying Machine hit at least, so that's something. If he goes for a Ram Rider on this, I'll go Ability probably. Go Skarmy. Going to go Ability anyways. That should blow up pretty much everything. And also go to the tower. Nope, Skeleton does just stall. That's kind of annoying. Going to go for a Pigs, I guess, and then Hut on the Ram Rider. Hopefully get it down in time. And I do. That's really clutch, actually. So that is going to be a dead Ram with actually no damage taken at all. That's perfect. Wow. I was not expecting that to work out as well as it did, because, I mean, that was really not looking good, but it's looking really nice now. Going to Fireball the Witch, and we are in the lead, so this is looking like a really nice start right now. Things are just kind of turned around. I think my opponent was just a bit too aggressive there. Went Prediction Princess way too early on, but I'll take it. I'm actually not going to elect to go Recruits the back this time, because last time I did, yeah, exactly, he went E-Barbs the bridge, so I'm going to wait till I can afford them and go for them here. Also, by the way, apologies if I sound kind of sick or different. I am actually quite sick right now. Just have a sore throat and a bit of a headache, so hopefully it gets better. But hopefully I can still get the video done okay. So far it's been going pretty well, I guess. But I'm going to go for a hut in the middle for that. And as you guys can see, Spawner's going to be really broken because I believe... Let's see how many waves this spawns if I protect it. Already 1 spawned. Second wave is down. Going to Fireball the Wizard as well. Wizard actually going to stay alive. Going to be kind of a pain. Might actually ruin my experiment, and it does. Wow, that's unfortunate. Going to go recruits the back. I really don't have to worry too much. All I have to do is defend for the next like 20 seconds and then just take his tower on the right. So I don't actually have to worry too much. I would like to take both towers because, again, crowns actually do matter in this game mode, where you do want to get as many crowns as possible, because in global tournaments in general, crowns are the tiebreaker for leaderboard placements. So for example, say 2 people are at 27 wins at the end of the day. When the tourney is over, the person with higher crowns will be ranked higher, so it just kind of matters in that regard. But as you guys can see, kind of a tough matchup. I mean, not really, because he doesn't have a big spell, it looks like, so if I do just stack huts, it should be okay for me. But he has obviously a lot of easy counters to my recruits and my pigs. He has a Valk, he has a Witch, and he has a Wizard, so that was just kind of annoying, but we're able to get it through. I do also think you can make some subs in this deck. Actually, let's try it out for one game as well. Arrows over Barbarrel, because Fireball Arrows does do a pretty nice job at taking out some important troops, like E-Drag, for example. He has LumberLoon on his banner, so that would be interesting to go against. Going to split Zappies. Don't want to cycle a hut in case it is actually LumberLoon. Let's see what he does, though. And he's not doing anything so far. Goes Mega Knight at the back. Definitely going to go for Royal Hog's opposite right away. That should be a pretty decent push. And he goes E-Wiz. I'm not going to Fireball, actually, because I have a pretty bad cycle. If I had Mighty Miner, I think I might have, because that would have been pretty good against the Mega Knight. But obviously, I don't, so I can't actually afford to Mighty on it. So just going to have to go recruits, unfortunately, for me. That's still fine, though. I have a really nice early lead. As you guys can see, Royal Hogs are a very strong win condition in their own right as well. So they are honestly pretty solid. There's a Balloon going to go for a Goblin Hut right now. Should take it out pretty well. And it actually is only going to get... He goes for a Freeze as well, but it's not even going to do that much. I'm going to go Mighty the Bridge on the right now. He might respond to the Spears on the left, and if he does respond to the Mighty, I can go Ability. It was really bad placement, actually. He should have placed it a bit more over. Sadly, actually, I guess I was wrong. I thought it was placed too far, but it was actually pretty much perfect. So what you want to do with the Ewus is place it close enough to the middle that when you go Mighty Ability, it'll still take the Mighty out on the other side. And he actually did do that, so props to him. Going to go split Pigs right now, so he can't go Mega Knight on them. Something you definitely want to do against Mega Knight, Valk, just splash decks in general. And that is actually quite a lot of Fireball value, but I don't think I want to take it just in case he goes something in front. I'd rather have enough Elixir to actually deal with it, so just going to go Flying Machine in the back. And as you guys can see, this is definitely a split lane deck, not one I'm used to playing. Wow, goes Freeze, just going to go Arrows. Pretty nice to have Arrows in that situation, I guess. It is definitely a split lane deck, though, not really used to playing this type of deck, so it's actually going pretty well, I suppose. And yeah, I don't have to be afraid to go multiple lanes because you do have many responses. I guess I'm just going to go Recruits the back. If he punches with a Loon at the bridge, I have a Hut in cycle. If he goes Mega Knight, I have a Mighty Miner to start working on it. Opposite goes for the Balloon, so just going to go for a Hut again. He might freeze. I think he might have just frozen. No, he didn't. Okay, so probably looking to Mega Knight on the left, I guess. Nope. Just going to reset, I suppose. So that's going to be fine. Actually, look at those spears. Like, this is what I was talking about. Spawners are so broken, but the thing about Goblin Head is that's actually broken without spawners. I'm going to go for a Fireball on the Witch plus Balloon, and then Arrows as well. They should take the Balloon out, hopefully. Nope, going to get 1 hit max, though, I think. Okay, 2 hits. I was wrong. That's not great, but my situation right now is looking really good still. He goes Witch. I'm just going to go Zappies, I guess. And Flying Machine goes to Town on the left. Wow, that's actually going to be Fireball range. So I'm going to go Pigs on the right. And if he goes Mega Knight, that would be perfect for me on the left. And he does. That's actually so good because Pigs are going to take out the right side tower. Mega Knight's going to get defended pretty well. I don't actually want to Arrows on this, even though it's very high value Arrows, because I'd rather save them, or Fireball rather. I'd rather save the Fireball for the tower because I want to take both towers again. It does actually matter quite a lot. So we'll do that. That's going to be tower down. With so many spears, it's actually insane. Like, Spear Goblin Hut is so broken. So I would say you guys should expect to see it a lot in this game mode. Like, it's going to be kind of annoying to play. But that's going to be GG's. So, also, I forgot to say, but honorable mentions in addition to the 5 decks I shared that could also do well in the GT, in my opinion. Number 1 is going to be Splash Yard, because Graveyard's already, honestly, kind of broken, like, all the time. Definitely not going to be any different here, especially with the Raged Up Graveyard, Raged Up Tombstone. Again, buildings are better in Rage mode, because their lifetime stays the same, but they just are Raged Up, so it's just a net buff no matter what. And also Golem Pump, because Pump is so broken in Rage mode, and Golem should be pretty solid with all the Raged Up troops and everything. But pretty nice first 2 games with this. Very easy deck to play for sure. Next up we have Elixir Golem. I don't know how this is going to go because I don't actually play Elixir Golem myself, but it should be pretty straightforward to play. You don't have to overthink it too much, and it is very broken, I think. Especially in Rage mode where you don't even need to play Rage in the deck. Like, a lot of Golem decks do run Rage, but with this one, everything is Raged up by default, so you don't actually have to worry about it. Gonna try and activate King, but it might not work out because the healer. Yeah, healer does kind of mess that up, unfortunately, but That should be fine still. Goes Dark Golem, just going to go Arrow. So he has Bandit, Dark Golem. I think Dark Golem is on his banner, if not mistaken, but not too sure what this is going to be, actually. Going to go Phoenix in the back. Goes for a Giant Skelly. I think what I'm going to do is maybe go for an E-Golem and then Healer. And then I can activate King off this Goblin Hut, or Goblin Barrel, rather, and ignore the entire Bandit. And then this should be okay. I might be wrong. Yeah, that might have not been so good. Going to go Arrows on the Dark Goblin. I think I actually missed it. No, I didn't. Perfect. So that's still pretty bad, though. Wow, I take a lot of damage, so E-Golem isn't going to be that good in some situations. Right now, it's looking pretty bad, actually, because I don't have many tanks for this Bandit right now. It's kind of going to destroy me there, so that's not looking great. I might actually lose this game. I don't know. I think I have to Fireball that for sure. I cannot afford to eat that. But Phoenix should get one hit at least. Nope, no hits. That's unfortunate. And I do actually have to waste a healer, because if that Dark Goblin gets on my tower, it'll get like 4 hits, and that'll be very bad. Yeah, this isn't looking good right now, guys. I'm going to be honest. But it is E-Golem. It's a comeback deck for sure, so I can always come back, honestly, if things don't go so well. Going to go Healer, and I guess I'm going to eat the entire Bandit. Don't feel so good about it, but I don't know if I have a choice. He does have a cannon, which is so annoying, actually, because it's going to be very good building against me, but I think I should be up Elixir right now, so I'm going to set up with an E-Golem in the back and hope for the best right now. I'm going to go Arrows, actually, on that. I do have Arrows for his Dark Goblin plus his Barrels. I also have a Fireball right now, and he might not have a big spell of his own. I don't know if I've seen one yet. Goes for a cannon. Going to go for an E-Drag, Healer, and then I might want to mirror this Healer. We'll see. Might not even work out that well. Going to NATO the Dark Goblin in, I think, to get chained by the E-Drag, hopefully. Nice, good play. And then that's going to be dead, but as you can see, it actually doesn't really do anything because Giant Skeleton's such a beefy tank. I'm going to go for an E-Golem again, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is not looking great. At least he can't really kill my E-Drag. That's the one thing I've noticed right now. But it's still looking pretty bad right now. Going to NATO all this in to take the Dark Goblin out. And yeah, I don't know if I can do this one, guys. Honestly, looking like it's going to be a loss. Like, this just seems like a really hard counter. And it's not even a great deck by him, so it feels kind of dumb to say that. But I genuinely, like, I don't have much for the Giant Skeleton, actually. And it's just not looking good. Honestly, that's the truth. Gonna go E-Golem to kite the Bandit over. And then Phoenix for the Dark Goblin. And then Mirror Phoenix, I guess. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna try my best, but I don't think it's happening. Especially because he has a poison. He can just poison this, and then I lose. Unless the level 12 Phoenix takes his entire tower, not gonna happen. So that's gonna be GG's. Pretty unfortunate stuff there. I did see Zodiac was, like, top 5 with this deck on the GT leaderboard I showed you guys just now. Actually, like, at the start, Zodiac was up there, pretty sure. So it shouldn't be that bad. That was just a really bad matchup. This is also definitely not a very great deck in terms of dealing with a lot of different decks, like against a lot of spam decks. You don't have many tanks in this deck, so it's not great. Don't like to take a loss so early on. As you can see, he's at 16 wins already, number 3 in the world, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll give it another shot. If I lose again, I might consider switching decks and also switching my recommendation up for you guys, because I do not want to share a deck that isn't that good, but I genuinely think E-Golem should be decent. Goes for a Witch. That's not what you want to see when you're playing E-Golem, but I'll just go for Arrows, and I can Fireball too if I need to. So it shouldn't be that bad. And he goes for Prince. We're definitely going to Fireball that and then go for a Healer, I guess. And Healer tanks pretty well. Healer should also be pretty good in Rage mode, because you just get healed up, or raged up heals, rather, which is going to be pretty annoying for them to deal with, I would say. I could activate King off this E-Wiz. I'm not sure how confident I am. Okay, never mind. Apparently, he wants to go Mega Knight the Bridge. We're going to go Healer plus Phoenix. This is not looking good, actually, because, well, Phoenix might take out the minions. Going to activate King off the Mega Knight, hopefully. Nope, that was an epic fail. Okay, I might have actually lost again. Wow. I'm really not playing well right now, guys. This is looking really bad. I'm still going to try and come back, like, with a huge E-Golem push, but you could probably tell as well, I'm really not an Elixir Golem player by any means. I'm going to go E-Golem opposite to the Witch. I might just try and ignore the entire Witch if I can. I know he has a Prince in here, so I have to watch out for that. If he goes, like, Prince with the Witch, then I probably have to E-Drag on defense here. Goes Graveyard, so he's really trying to get, like, a 3-crown on me right now. Maybe that wasn't the best E-Golem, because it's actually just going to get let go right now and probably just feed him Elixir, so that's really not looking good. I'm going to go for a Phoenix at the bridge, but yeah, I don't feel good about this match at all, guys. I honestly don't even enjoy playing E-Golem much. Like, it's pretty, I would say, kind of a no-skill deck, and obviously I'm not even playing it well right now, so I can't even play it that well. But wait, E-Golem actually takes a lot of damage on the right, and E-Wiz gets taken out, so this is actually potentially still okay. Looks like he is trying to 3-crown me, though, so I might go Eagle him in the king, I think. Because it looks like he's actually going... Yeah, he's definitely going for the 3-crown. We have to be careful of that. Gonna go for an E-drag behind the Eagle him, and then healer up once the Prince charges to start healing everything. He goes for a Mega Knight, so that's going to be a pain, but I'm going to go for a second healer to try and heal everything up. E-drag should chain stun on everything, and this should be honestly quite an annoying push for him to deal with. E-drag should take those minions out pretty well, and I can get back to a new Eagle him. He goes for arrows, which is not going to be enough, and this is where we might try and overwhelm him here. We're going to go for a second Eagle him, go for a new E-drag, and we actually have a really big push right now, so I don't know if he can stop this. I'm going to be honest. Like, everything has kind of changed in an instant, right? I'm going to try and take a 3-crown, I guess. I mean, look, we have a lot on the board right now, and I don't see why not. 2 E-drags there. You can't really kill the E-drags. Just going to keep spamming, I guess. Like, what else is there to do, right? Eagle in the pocket, and I think he might have lost, so... That was definitely good by me, though. If I went Eagle him in the back on the right, I think I would have lost, because as you can see, he was going for the King Tower. And if I didn't go Eagle him, I would have gotten this counter push off. I would have actually probably lost the game. So I guess you have to be careful when you go Eagle him. Maybe it's more of a counter push type deck instead of starting up Eagle him pushes. At least in the Rage mode where everything is volatile. We'll take that win, you know, dirty Eagle him deck. It has 4 spells, which is kind of hilarious. Arrows, NATO, Fireball, and Mirror. I'm going to go Eagle him first play, honestly. I don't think there is much better with that hand. Gonna ignore the Dark Golem. Definitely how Eagle him is meant to be played, I feel like. And he goes for a Valk. I think I do want to not ignore that, or I don't want to ignore that, rather. E-drag's going in front, it looks like, which really sucks. That's unfortunate. Gonna go for Phoenix, though, for the Eye Tower, and it should take it out for the most part, hopefully. And then the egg might respawn, which would be very clutch. No, bats take it out. Maybe I should have committed to those bats, I don't know. But I'm actually just gonna... Okay, goes Ram Rider. I'm gonna go Fireball on the Ram. Okay, I think I missed. Okay, that was the worst Fireball in history. I missed the Dark Goblin and the Ram Rider, so that was definitely on me. This is looking really bad, though. He has Valk, he has Inferno Tower, and he has Dark Goblin. So I don't know about this match, but I'll still obviously try my best. You should know you should never go up with this deck, as you guys could see in that last match, if that was any indication. Literally came back when I was down like 2k or something. Gonna E-drag for that, I guess. He's really being aggressive right now, but this should be defended pretty well. And then I know he has a Valk, which is going to be a pain, because it's going to be able to, like, splash everything, but it should be okay. Going to go for Phoenix. If he has a spell, that's going to be really bad, like a Fireball or something, but if not, then this should be okay. And look at that. Look at how clutch the healer is, healing up my E-drag on 1 HP. Now it's pretty much full, and now I think we might have gotten him, because we have a lot. Healer's healing everything. I'm going to go Eagle him the bridge again. We might have gotten him. Healer does die. And that's unfortunate, because Healer was definitely the pillar keeping that alive, but that's going to be a dead tower, I think, so we take those. Yeah, Phoenixes are just going to town. Gonna go for an E-drag, actually. Might as well just keep this going, right? If he goes Dark Up, I'm going to hover my arrows. And I think we might have gotten him. Okay, probably not, actually. Gonna go for a healer, though, and E-drag will retarget onto the Eagle and Blobs. Gonna arrows on that instantly. Okay, that was maybe a bit too aggressive, but that's still going to be some decent King Tower damage. I can actually go for the 3-crown, I think. Because we have, like, he's going to go for my right side tower, and we have a lot. Okay, I'm going to Fireball that and then Phoenix. This should reset the Ram Rider charge this time on time, not like last time, and then that's pretty good. I'm going to let this go, I think. Let the Phoenix die. He's going opposite right now, so I guess I have to healer on the Dark Goblin, and then I can mirror healer with my Eagle. I think it's going to be a pretty good play, and healer will take out the Valk as well, so not too bad. He might be taking my right side tower. No, he just barely doesn't. But I'm going to go E-drag. He's definitely going to Inferno Tower, so we're going to go for a new Phoenix. And then second Eagle is in cycle. We're going to go arrows and then second Eagle and healer as well. And this is going to be a lot. I don't know if he can stop this, honestly. Yeah, that is way too much to stop, I would say. Going to go E-drag as well, just to keep everything up, and that's going to be GG. So I feel pretty dirty playing this deck, guys. I was actually feeling pretty bad. Like, the first loss was just kind of nothing I could have done. Last game also looked bad. This game also looked bad, but I guess you just have to play it differently than I was playing it at the start. Maybe I should have won that first game, I don't know, but it is what it is. He did have Cannon, which is a really good building against Golem. Like, it's the cheapest possible building, and he has Dark Golem super fast cycle, and Bandit when I have like 2 ground troops in this deck, so Bridge Bam should be pretty tough. But we'll take our Golem Mastery. As you guys can see, I don't even play Golem ever. Literally just got my win 5 games with it Mastery, so that's pretty funny. But glad to be moving on from this deck, but it should be pretty easy if you guys want to just have an easy to play deck that you just spam and it actually works. So next up we have Hog EQ. I've talked about buildings being good. I think Spawner's going to be really OP in this tournament, so I'm going to be playing Hog EQ. I think it should be pretty solid, because EQ will do really well against all the buildings, especially like Pomp, Goblin Hut, And as such, we also do have the Ice Spirit and Goblins, because that's just been making the rounds everywhere. Like, Ice Spirit's pretty good. Goblins are broken ever since they got that rework where they're now 4 for 2. And Queen should be very solid. If you get like a Lava Hound matchup, this should be pretty bad. But against pretty much every other deck, I think this deck should be very solid. So let's give it a try. Gonna go Hog first play and Ice Spirit, just why not? Looks like he might recognize me or something. And there's the hut, exactly. Nice, really glad. He goes for Furnace as well, so I'm really happy about this actually, because I get to show off exactly what I was talking about. Gonna go Cannon. This should take it out in time. Nice. Okay, so Cannon's gonna do pretty good against the Furnace, so I don't have to worry about that. And I do have Earthquake in here, so I'm feeling really good about this match right now. Goes Cannon card. Gonna go Queen, same lane, I guess. Could also go Giant Skeleton, but this should be like a double spawner deck with, I guess, Giant Skeleton in there too. We'll see what else he has. Gonna go Giant Skeleton to protect my Archer Queen. He does go for the Mega Knight in front. So Queen should do very solid here. It is actually doing a pretty good job. And I'm gonna go for Ice Spirit Goblins to keep my Queen alive. I think that's definitely gonna be worth it. And I can maybe counter push with it. No, goes Mother Witch. We're gonna go EQ log on the Mother Witch. And we are already like 2 away from an Earthquake again, 1 away now. So gonna go Queen ability, should take out the entirety of the hut, and Ice Spirit jumps too, which is really nice. And then that's gonna be a dead spawner set. And we're gonna go Hog EQ again. This is pretty aggressive, but I'm already back to EQ because 3-card cycle is broken, so we take those. And then this might get 1 hit as well. No, it doesn't. So if he goes Mega Knight here, it might be dead, but he doesn't, so I can just go Goblins, and I think that'll full counter, right? Unless he predicts them, and he doesn't. So that's going to be so good. Look at this amazing start, guys. And this is so nice. Exactly what I wanted to showcase with this deck. Again, I have not looked at Royal API. I tried, but there was like no data because it just started. So this is all like my own personal opinions on the best decks. But I'm actually really glad to see this deck because double spawners, that is, and see Hog EQ working, because this was one of the things I thought would be pretty solid. Gonna wait for the Mega Knight to go up and then go Queen to snipe the Flying Machine. I think that would be the best course of action here. It doesn't actually work out that well because it does just target the Mega Knight first, but should take the Flying Machine out now, and then I can go for a Hog to counter push with the Queen. And if he goes Hut, I can definitely Quake it down. So he has an Earthquake himself. That's kind of smart, actually, I guess, like sniping the meta. Like he thought other people would play spawners too, so he put a Quake in his own spawner deck. Pretty funny, but not going to work out against me. Obviously, I don't have any spawners. I have like a Cannon, but that's about it. Gonna Quake all of that. As you guys can see, Quake full counters the Goblin Huts. That's really nice. Quake plus Log is just exactly what you need. I just realized I actually did play a Cannon, so I don't know why he didn't go for a Quake sooner. But it goes Flying Machine there. That's gonna be annoying. I'm actually gonna try and play everything far to the right so the Flying Machine doesn't get too much value. Just gonna let it go, I guess, and then go for a Quake on the Cannon cart plus Mother Witch. That should be a dead cart. I can go Hog again, and then I'm already 1 away from an EQ once more, so not looking too bad. Queen will take out the entirety of that cart and also get to work on the Furnace. And that's just going to be GG. Like you guys can see, Earthquake plus Log. Full counters the Goblin Hut with nothing they can do about it. So that's just exactly what you want against the spam Goblin Hut in the Rage Tournament meta. So definitely consider an EQ deck, even if you want to play double spawners. I'm going to share double spawners later, but looks like EQ might be smart in the deck because, as you can see, he has an EQ and it's actually working out pretty well for him. That actually reminds me, I'm going to make a change to one of my decks later. I'll do it later, though. We're going to get one more win with Hog EQ. Really perfect first one, though. We do see Princess on his profile, so he might be playing Log Bait. And if he is, that's going to be really good, because it's going to be a good matchup for me. Those Phoenix going to go Queen on the right, I guess. Let's see what else he has in this deck. Might be Golem, actually. Don't know how I feel. Oh, it is. Wow. Okay, going to go for Cannon. And I don't know how to deal with this, actually. Queen does take the Phoenix out, which is perfect. That's actually going to be pretty much fully defended. Cannon should go to work on the Exy as well. He is going to NATO, I guess. We're going to pressure with Giant Skelly plus Goblins. This could be a bit aggressive, but I feel like he's low in Elixir right now, so I kind of want to. If he's back to Exy, that's going to be a pain, but if he's not, then this is going to be a pain for him, and looks like he's not, so this should get to tower, I hope. No, just barely doesn't. Okay, so that was kind of bad, I guess. Going to go Cannon, though. Ice Spirit for the Phoenix, and then he has Rage as well. That's kind of funny. I don't know if Rage stacks. I don't think it would, but I guess it could. Gonna Log, hope that doesn't respawn, please. Okay, thank God. And that wasn't great, actually, but I'm gonna counter push with this Queen, I guess. Probably don't want to go for Naked Hogs. Probably want to counter push, I guess, because if they have NATO, then they can just get a lot of NATO value. Really bad NATO on his end. That's gonna be a Queen on tower. Like, that's gonna be like at least 5 hits. Yeah, lots of damage. I'm winning all my damage back and more, so that's huge for me. Really happy about that. Gonna go Goblins the bridge just to pressure a bit. Not gonna be that threatening because he does have a King activated too, but we do force out the healer and I still get 1 stab, so I guess it was worth it. Gonna Giant Skelly. down low. Giant Skelly should be very solid, just clogging up the lane and annoying him. And we haven't actually seen like a big spell or anything for the cannon so far, or the queen, and for that matter too. Gonna log on defense here against the blobs, and then that should be pretty much dealt with. Gonna Ice Spirit and ability, and Giant Skelly Bomb should go off too. Perfect. Then I'm gonna do what I talked about again. Gonna counter push with the queen. If he goes for a NATO, he still has to do with the queen. So yeah, he goes mirror NATO, and that's gonna be a dead tower. That's exactly what I meant. So I guess in this matchup, you guys should go hogs when you're counter pushing, not just naked hog, because they can just NATO to king every single time. But if you do counter push, as I did just now, they're going to be in for a lot of trouble. Gonna log. He might have given up. No, he does not. Gonna go for a Giant Skelly down low, I guess. And let's see how this does. Goes for Eagle and Battle Healer. And Phoenix as well. So he does have Phoenix. Haven't seen the E-Drag, though. He has an Eggsy instead, which is interesting. Interesting NATO on his end, too. Gonna go for a second Giant Skeleton. Just clog up the lane. And I think I went for an ability. Didn't work out. I don't know why. But I'm back to the ability now, I guess. So we'll take that. Giant Skelly, please kill the Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix Egg was getting a bit too annoying there. And Queen is alive somehow. Wow, this Queen has been the MVP right now. It's been alive for like 10 years. Gonna log, and we're already back to a new Queen. As you can see, we're like 1 away from a new Giant Skeleton. So it's just a very easy defense. Honestly, kind of fast-paced commentary, because it is Rage. Like, everything is happening so quickly. It's a 2.7... Okay, he didn't play E-Drag the whole game. I feel like that's a huge mistake. Like, this mirrored E-Drag is going to be so hard for me to deal with. I only have Queen, so I feel like he definitely played this wrong. I feel like he probably has matchup here. Actually, like, I think Hog EQ kind of sucks against Golem because you only have Queen, and Earthquake is bad against Dragon Spam, but he didn't even do it right on time. So we'll take that. Definitely glad to have won that. That's definitely a bad matchup with the E-Drag. I thought he didn't have an E-Drag, he had just Executioner, which I would have taken because that would have been pretty easy, but I guess he just played that wrong. And he also has Rage, which is really weird, but it is what it is. Anyways, next up, I was talking about spawners being OP, so we're going to be playing it ourselves. And on that note, I wanted to make a change. I'm going to play Poison instead of Fireball, because I feel like if we see other spawners, I want to poison them out. Like, Poison full counters a Goblin Hut. So I definitely just want to get that. And it's not going to be that great in terms of, like, instant denial. Like, oh, no, I played with the wrong deck. That sucks. I played with Hog EQ again. Forgot to copy it. I guess I'll have to play one extra game then, huh? He goes Pigs, though. This could be Pigs EQ. I'm going to go Ice Spirit and Log as well. And I'm going to go for a Hog myself. Let's see if he has a cannon. Or if he's going to be Recruits, actually. He goes Zappies. Oh, it's going to be Recruits. This should be a good matchup, I think. Don't exactly know how to play it, but this should be pretty solid. Just going to be a bit tough, but we'll try and do our best. Going to go Queen. Goblins up high. And then he goes Flying Machine. That's going to be really annoying, actually, because I don't have anything for that. Like, I really don't, so that's just going to go to town on my tower. That's really bad. Queen doesn't even stay alive, so that sucks. Going to go for a Hog, I guess. I don't really have a choice, just to pressure. And I guess my mistake there was cycling my Queen into the left. I should have saved it for the Flying Machine, I guess. But that might be a good game already, honestly. I guess that works out if I lose, then I'm still at 6, so I can play till 10. But I don't want to lose twice before 10 wins. Like, that's not how my GTs ever go. Then again, I'm playing decks I'm not really that comfortable with. But going to go Cannon, Ice Spirit for these. Should have full counter unless he responds with, like, Earthquake or something. And he doesn't, so that's going to full counter. Not bad. I guess I reset with a Giant Skeleton then. So I guess I can't really play my Archer Queen either until he goes Flying Machine. Then I just have to go, like, Archer Queen on the Flying Machine. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's see, though. He's going to go Mighty. Yeah, that's going to be a pain for sure. Going to be a perfect counter to the Giant Skeleton, so we will not... That's not going to be a great sign. Going to go Queen up high for the Flying Machine and should take out the Mighty Miner too. Going to Goblins to make sure it gets kited towards the middle. And then Queen ability. He does Fireball. Going to go in right now, and I can Quake the Goblin Hut. So he does go late Hut. We're going to Quake. I think I won't get any hits, though, unfortunately. Yeah, that really sucks. Going to log 2, but that was not what I wanted. We are still in this, I suppose, but it doesn't look that good. Like, it really does not. So I don't know how to feel about this right now. He does have a Fireball of his own as well. Going to go for a Hog, I guess. Yeah, Hog just to pressure while defending the Pigs. And then this should be a pretty solid push. Actually, yeah, it goes Zappies. That should be 2 hits, I hope. And second hit. Okay, nice. We do get the second hit in. So going to go for a Log on this, and then that'll be, honestly, much better than what it was looking. Going to go Giant Skelly plus Ice Spirit to freeze that, and we're actually back in this game. Going to go Cannon, and then going to go for a High Quake on all of that, and Log as well for the Goblins plus the Recruits, and then he goes Pigs. I want to get back to a Cannon ASAP if I can, please. Okay, nice. And then I'm going to go in. He should be in a lot of trouble here, actually. Giant Skelly Hog push is not going to be easy to defend, so that's just going to be tower down, I think. At least I hope it is. If not, then very close to it. And Bomb Explode, just going to be great. Going to Giant Skelly just to block. Going to Quake on the Hut. I can't afford to hit the Hut. plus the tower, and then gonna log on the goblins. Gonna cannon up high. Just have to get back to a quake and we win. And fireball doesn't do enough, so that's gonna be a clutch win. GG's. I think I have matchup there, but it's honestly very annoying with the Mighty Miner being in there. So, and the flying machine. Like, I guess you have to be really careful about how you play your queen in this matchup, because you don't have. Like, I'm used to playing that matchup with an Earthquake deck when I'm playing with Royal Hog's Earthquake, and Delivery Fire Spirit does kill a flying machine, so that's a lot easier of a matchup than this one. Still, though, we'll take that. Did get Master in my Quake, so level 6 Earthquake, I'll take that for sure. We get some nice banner tokens. Might as well just open it up, I guess. Why not, right? I really want this one, Starry Night. That's like one of the best ones, in my opinion, in this new set, so I hope I can get it. Nope, but this is still a nice one, too. I'm actually going to use it. Winter Vibes, why not? Looks pretty nice, so apologies for the detour, guys, but we're going to be getting those winter vibes on. Honestly, looks really nice, and let's finally copy the deck and actually paste it this time. I guess we're going to go for 11 wins then. Not what I'm really used to doing, but it is what it is, I guess. So double spawner time. Let's see how this goes. Hope it goes pretty well. Just going to start with a hut. I think this deck should be pretty brainless to play, honestly, like pretty basic. You just have to get spawners in. He does go for a Mother Witch and E-Barb, so that's going to be annoying, actually. Going to go Giant Skelly for that, and then I guess Mother Witch of my own to try and take something out. He goes for a Rage, which I don't really understand. Like, I don't get why people are playing Rage, and wow, that's going to be a lot of damage, actually. Not damage I wanted to take, for sure, so that really sucks. We will get some piggy hits on both sides, but that's, like, nothing, so he got a lot of damage there. Mother Witch, E-Barbs. This could be Bridge Spam, if I had to guess. Sparky. Okay, I was not expecting Sparky, but Fire Spirit should do pretty good. Gonna Poison, I guess. This might be aggressive, because it is, honestly, but I'll do it. And this is really aggressive, but I'm gonna go Flying Machine on the... Okay, that was really bad. Yeah, on the Sparky. It wasn't the right play, I guess. Fire Spirit does at least jump on all the minions, and I hope one can tank for the Sparky. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go Mighty Miner on top. Oh no, Sparky. Yeah, that's probably going to be GG's, guys. I think I lost. Like, I don't know if I can come back from this. Goes Mother Witch to the middle. That should be a dead Mother Witch at least. And if not, that's going to really suck, but it is. Okay, nice. Going to go Mighty Ability just to pop the bomb and get the pig spawned in the left instead of the right, so I don't have to worry about it as much. And Fire Spirits are getting some decent chip, so he's zap cycling me out. That's not what I like to see either. That's really not a good sign. This is looking like a loss, guys. Like, that was just really bad. Gonna hut the back, I guess, though. We are getting a lot of chip. Like, as you guys can see, spawners are definitely overpowered in this game mode. Oh, he does just Rage Cycle, but that still might be Tower Down. Honestly, look at all that stuff coming down in the right. Yeah, that might be Tower Down, so honestly not too bad. Gonna try and surround the Sparky with my Zappies if I can. Nope. Okay, it just hit the Giant Skeleton, I guess. Okay, we might lose our left tower too, or pretty much anyways. That's not good, but we have a huge counter push on the other hand, so maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. I don't know. Mother Witch is a royal pain, though. He's probably going to go E-Barbs here in a second, so gonna Flying Machine to snipe. There are the E-Barbs. Gonna Ability. Did not get it down in time, sadly, but at least I think I took care of them. Gonna Furnace here, and we are alive, but again, I don't know if I can win this one. It doesn't look that good. Gonna go Giant Skeleton right away. Hope I don't take any hits. I might take one hit, though. If I do, then I lose. I do. Okay, so that's probably GG's. I'll still try and get this one push going, but yeah, he goes with a Sparky. Gonna Flying Machine, and then Mother Witch to predict the minions on it. And we did not get that off, unfortunately. Although Giant Skeleton is gonna get to Tower, I think, right? Isn't that on Tower? It is, so we are in this, possibly. But there isn't much time, honestly. Gonna go Giant Skelly. Gonna go Mighty Miner, I guess. Want to try and get it on top. He goes Sparky. I hope this locks onto the Giant Skeleton. It does, and oh no, it locks into the Sparky, not the tower. That's so unfortunate, because that might have been Tower Down if it was on the tower. But that's going to be GG's then. GG's to my opponent. He played pretty well. I feel like that's probably my matchup, but just kind of got thrown off by those E-Barbs early on. But really sucks to take 2 losses early on, but that's the nature of the Rage Tournament. Like, it's going to be pretty tough, unless you know what you're doing. I'm definitely going to play with Xbow later on, like on my other accounts, but it does suck to get 2 losses, but we'll try again with this deck. I do think that there's not really a problem with this deck. I think I probably should have won that matchup, in fact. But yeah, like, this is... Normally I wouldn't lose before 10, but this is a bit different. Rage Tournament. Honestly, not my best format. Although I feel like Xbow is pretty solid, and again, because of how good buildings are in this format. Anyways, though, gonna go Flying Machine for the baby. I guess I'll go Zappies. He shouldn't have a big... Actually, he does have a big spell, doesn't he? Well, he has Baby Dragon, so maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mighty Miner up high for the E-Drag. And nice, good placement. Wanted to avoid it chaining, and I do force out the NATO. And then that E-Drag's going to get turned into a pig. And this just, look at this coming down for my opponent now. I'm going to pop ability in a second here. Delivery does just destroy me, but Mighty Miner's going to town on the left as well. At least I hope it is. No, it's not. Okay. Well, still to get a lot of value out of that. I'm going to go Mother Witch on the Skarmy. That's going to be pretty good too. Lots of Cursed Hogs coming down. Like 4 of them spawned. That's going to be a lot of damage actually. And a lot of damage coming in on the right as well. So I'll just Furnace in the back. And this is looking really good so far. I can also defensive poison if I need to. Yeah, I don't know if my opponent can stop this, honestly. He might just be sacking his tower and going all in. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. That's a typical Golem player. That's what I did, to be fair, when I played Golem. So, yeah, gonna go Mighty. He goes Night Wish. That's really good that I have Poison, not Fireball, because Fireball would kind of suck at defending this, but Poison should be good. Should also be pretty solid against the E-Drag. So gonna get a Poison down. Oh, Healer might heal that up, though. Gonna go Ability just to take out the Night Witch 100%. No, the timing actually messed up my ability, so I might lose my tower here. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Double Fire Spirit is pretty clutch, but this actually I'm still gonna lose my tower. Wow. I'm gonna let this go because that's definitely gonna be tower down, and just kind of try and not get the 3 crown rather, not like him get the 3 crown. Get a Mighty on top, I guess. Yeah, this is not looking great actually. Wow, everything has kind of changed. I'm gonna go Mighty ability though. I might lose my tower, guys. Hold on. Golem is looking very strong, actually. Night Witch is so annoying as well. I think I'm getting 3 crowned. Okay, that's bad. I got 3 crowned. My Golem, I don't know, like, he had a lot of stuff that was hard for me to stop, and he also had a delivery, which really bailed him out at the start, because that delivery, like, cleaned up, like, so much. I'm gonna keep going, though. Honestly, if I lose out, it is whatever. Like, I might not even post this if I lose out, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this deck. Like, Spawner should be very overpowered, so maybe that was just an unfortunate matchup with him having delivery in there. Do you see if Phoenix could be Golem again? If it is, hopefully I can get a chance at redemption. But, okay, Dark Goblin gonna poison it instantly. Phoenix Dark Goblin, not sure what this is. Honestly, NATO as well. Really don't know what it is, but that should be, yeah, 1 Cursed Hog. Goes E-Drag. I might try and activate King off of that if I can. No, it's definitely gonna die. Actually, since it's raged up, it might not. No, it definitely is going to. I tried, though. Gonna turn into a Cursed Hog at least. And we do see E-Drag, Phoenix, Dark Goblin. Not sure what this is, actually, but I'll try and do my best, I guess. Gonna go Mighty Miner to protect my Furnace. I feel like you always want to protect your spawners, and he does go with a pump, so I'm just gonna go with a Goblin Hut. And then, I guess, go Ability, because not really gonna be worth it to not go Ability. Just get that value. Fire Spirit should take the Dark Goblin out. Perfect. And now I can maybe poison the pump. I don't think I want to, though. I will, actually, because it's going to be very annoying. I'm going to poison it. Maybe I should have poisoned sooner, but this should be fine. Goes Phoenix. This could be E-Golem, actually. Or E-Giant. Okay, finally took a while, but finally got the right card down. But could be E-Giant after seeing the pump. I don't know, though. Phoenix Egg gets taken out. I take no damage there. Kind of surprised. I thought I would for sure, but I'll take that. I'm going to Furnace again. This is a really good start, much better than the other ones, I guess. Although, even the Golem one just now was a good start. It just didn't really work out. But, as you guys can see, Furnace is so annoying. It definitely spawns way more than it's supposed to. So, that's really good for it. I might just poison here in a sec. Gonna wait to see if he gives me any value on anything, like a Dark Goblin or something. Gonna poison off to the left, I guess, predicting maybe a Dark Goblin. And if we do take the tower down, then the spawner stuff might go on to attack the pump. Okay, it is gonna be Golem. This should be quite easy to defend, I think. That's a dead pump, so he shouldn't be up that much elixir. Gonna Giant Skelly the back. The only issue right now is that E-Drag behind everything. That's gonna be a pain. I can't even go Mighty Miner. Although I can go Mighty Miner plus Poison, maybe. I think that's gonna be the moves. Gonna go Mighty. Gonna go Ability. Okay, did not get down. Wow, that was really bad. Gonna Poison, though. That should take everything out, so this is really clutch. I feel like that's a lot better than a Poison would have been, or a Fireball, rather, would have been. So that's definitely nice. And Mother Witch is going to turn it into a Cursed Pig, so that will just get defended. Going to try and get back to ground tank for the Lumberjack, and should take out the Phoenix Egg first. Nice placement there. That's going to be tower down. He goes NATO to activate King. That's not going to do anything. Or not even to activate King, but just inadvertently activates my King, but definitely just a last-ditch effort. Let's see if he lets me take his tower. I hope he does, because that would be pretty nice to get the second crown. And I think he does, or he didn't even mean to, but I think we're still going to take the tower down, so let's go. No, he gets the NATO down, but we still take tower, I think. Okay, GG's. Yeah, nice. Finally got a win. Wow, with this deck. It took way longer than it should have, but kind of got destroyed by Eagle, I'm not going to lie. I don't really like playing this deck either, though. Honestly, it's kind of brainless. Like, you just spam spawners, and then, like, that's your entire win con. As you can see, this deck doesn't even have a win condition. it's literally spawners. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that, but I guess it is what it is, right? So into our next match against the Echoes. Hopefully we can get a second win, because that was honestly kind of bad, getting 2 losses in a row with the deck. But goes Rascals. Interesting card there. Gonna go Flying Machine. I could have gone Mother Witch, but I don't think I should, because the girls are tucked behind the boy. Goes for a Fireball. I guess I'll just Mother Witch on the one girl. Nope, did not hit in time. Should have reacted faster, I guess. And he has Rascal's Fireball. Okay, so it's going to be some kind of log bait. Maybe Furnace, Bull, or Minion Horde, if I had to guess, because I think that deck runs Fireball, but I don't know. Gonna poison the Dark Goblin for sure. Zappy should force a response out. Yeah, do force a Skeleton King out. Okay, what is he doing? I guess I'll go Giant Scale in the middle. I wanted to go Mighty Miner there, but I don't think I could have, because those would have just been annoying. Oh, I think it's a clone deck, is it? Or is it just Double Barrel? Could be either. But after seeing Skeleton Barrel, I feel like it might be clone? I don't know, though. This Fire Spirit will force yet another response, or he'll just take a lot of chip. He takes 2 Fire Spirits to the face, which is the same as taking 2 Fireballs to the face, so not optimal for him. Gonna go for a low hut, because he just Fireballed. So this is also really Fireball bait heavy deck, I guess. Like, you have both spawners, you have Zappies, and you have Mother Witch, and Flying Machine. That's like 5 cards, right? Gonna poison the Dark Goblin. Should take 2 ticks, I think. Nope, only 1, so a bit unfortunate, but still do force the Rascals out. And he plays bad Rascals into the poison, so we take that for sure. Gonna go Zappies on this, and that shouldn't get damaged. No, it does, unfortunate. But we're totally fine. This is looking really good so far. Like, I've just been baiting out his Fireballs pretty much with my Mother Witches, and then that's just letting my spawners get a ton of value. Gonna Furnace for the Goblin Hut, and that will full counter perfect, actually. And if he Fireballs, I can go Goblin Hut in the right, and just kind of punish that. So gonna go Mother Witch down low. You can't Fireball it, and then gonna go Hut right away. Like, again, this deck doesn't really take... Oh, he goes Fireball. Is he already back, or was that a mirror one? I feel like he's already back. Wow, that's crazy. But gonna go for a... Or did he even use Fireball, actually? I think he did. I keep reacting late to this as well, but that should still be pretty well defended. Gonna go for another Furnace. I guess just tuck it over in the anti-Fireball placement. And then I don't actually have anything great in cycle for this. Gonna go Giant Skelly, I suppose. We take some chip, though. Gonna go Goblin Hut. He can Fireball that if he wants. And, okay, I'm gonna Poison here and then Mother Witch. I feel like I kind of have to. Because that's a lot. I really don't want to lose my tower here, because I feel like in a 2-tower, spawners aren't going to be that strong. Giant Skelly, wow, going very close, though. That should be tower down on the right. Yeah, it is. And Mother Witch going to town as well. Gonna go Giant Skelly in the pocket just to protect the Mother Witch a little bit longer, and that's going to be pretty much GG's. There's only 10 seconds left. Gonna ignore the Goblin Barrel and try and go for the second crown right now, because I would love to get that. Looks like I might not, though. Or do we? Just barely in time. Oh, nice. Giant Skeleton Bomb blew up. That's going to be clutch, so we get the second win. So, as you guys can see, spawners are very overpowered too. Just depends on the matchup, I guess. Like, if you go against Hog EQ to counter spawners, you might be in for a world of hurt. But, yeah, honestly, they are just pretty easy to play, so not much else to say. Just Fireball bait and then spawn your stuff. But finally, we have Throughput Expo Cycle. I'm going to elect to put the Electric Spirit in for Ice Spirit, because I feel like this meta is probably going to favor Electric Spirit with, like, all the spawners, with the I haven't seen any Graveyard yet, actually, but there should be some Graveyard, because I feel like it's going to be very strong. I guess if everyone's playing Mother Witch, then maybe not. But I'll try and show you guys what I mean about Xbow being good. Gonna Fireball the Hut right away. Archers for the Goblins, too. And then I don't have Login Cycle anywhere, unfortunate, but these should take out the Goblins. Gonna go E-Spirit down low. Should jump. Yep. And then Oh, I missed the Goblin Hut. I just realized. Oh, no. That's really bad. So it's a spawner matchup. You don't actually really want to go offensive Expos in this matchup. I'm going to try, though. Let's see if he has, like, a cannon cart or some kind of counter to my Expo. Probably does have a cannon cart. Goes for a Furnace. Pretty poorly played. Going to Fireball, and that should be on tower. Goes Quake as well. Wow. But that's going to be on tower. And look at how much damage this Raging Expo gets. Look at that. Like, that's what I was talking about. It's the same exact lifetime as a normal Expo, but it's raged up. So it's just more value for the same elixir. Like, it's insane. Also, Tesla kind of sucks against Hut right now. Like, as you guys can see, 2 get shoved to the side, and 1 always gets a hit on tower, which is really annoying. That's how I lost the global tournament, actually. But just gonna log that down. Goes Mother Witch. I'm gonna go Defensive Expo now. So this is how I always play this matchup. I just Defensive Expo and Spell Cycle, because you can't really break through if they have a lot of counters. He has Fireball Quake, so this is not even gonna be a great matchup for me. He should actually be able to win this, but I feel like since I already got such a nice early lead, I can probably do this one. If he's smart, he switches to the right lane with his spawners, but he's not. Oh my god, I missed. I keep finger slipping. Wow, that's really bad. But still, I should have hit the furnace. That's really, really bad again. Goes for a hut. I think I'm going to log because I should be able to get back to a second one by the time it dies. Gonna E-Spirit plus skeletons. He does go with a Quake, anti-lightning or anti-earthquake Tesla, so doesn't actually hit my tower, which is good. And then I think I don't want to go for a fireball this time because my cycle would be too messed up. I'll just wait for the hut to die and maybe fireball the next one. Tesla does okay, and if he's back to a furnace now, he goes Mega Knight. So I really don't know why he didn't go Mega Knight the first time on my Xbow. Instead, just tried to go like with some weird spawner counter, but I'll take it, I guess. Not going to fireball that because I do have to worry about this defense still. I'm going to fireball the hut instead. I feel like it's more annoying than the furnace with all the spears. Definitely after the rework, I feel like it's a pain. Going to log on all the spears, and that's a very easy defense. As you guys can see, like, you just go anti-EQ Teslas, you go anti-EQ defensive Xbows, you just fireball the spawn, especially if they're not playing very well. Like, my opponent right now is not playing this well at all, like, just giving me a lot of fireball value in the same lane every time. So in this match, we definitely want to go same lane as them, and just kind of spell cycle them out again. Goes Mega Knight, that's going to be fine, honestly. As you can see, log is also so clutch in this matchup, and that's just going to be fireball log. There is still 15 seconds left, so I'm not going to do it right now. Gonna do it now because he gave me value, and then log as well, and that's just gonna be GG's. Pretty easy win there. He definitely had matchup because I don't have like a rocket, or rocket would actually really suck compared to fireball, but I don't have like anything to outdamage the spell cycle if he just like spells me out. But you have to play that really well as an Xbow player. I feel like I still would have won that because I've practiced this matchup a lot in the past. But yeah, we're at 3 losses already. Not what I like to see, but we'll go for the 11 wins, guys. Usually I always go for 10, but since I did play an extra game with Hog EQ, we'll go for one more. Let's see, we're up against. Gonna go cycle log first play. Hog. Could be Hog EQ. Not actually what I like to see, considering I am playing Xbow, but we'll see. Goes Zap, so maybe just an off-meta or mid-ladder Hog deck. Valk as well. Okay, gonna go Knight, I guess. He has Hog, Valk, Knight, or Zap, rather. I called it a Knight, I think. He has Hog, Valk, Zap. That's weird. Gonna go Xbow. Let's see if he protects this wizard or anything. Inferno Dragon. Okay, gonna go Archer Skellies. That's really unfortunate, actually. The Xbow is not on the wizard, it's on the tower. I was really hoping it's on the wizard, because that way it would have gotten taken out. This way, the wizard actually stays alive, and it's kind of a pain, but Tesla will deal with it just fine. So this is looking like a Mega Knight Hog deck, if I had to guess. Like, honestly, just based on what he has so far. So not really what I like to see. Goes E-Barbs. So still could be Mega Knight, honestly, but Knight should full defend this, I think. Goes Arrows. That should full defend. Yeah, one more hit. I'm going to go in right now. Should be kind of low on Elixir after that. Arrows. Just went E-Barbs, Arrows the bridge. Gonna Skellies off to the side and then log the Valk back after it gets like 2 hits. Should be a small lock. And nice. And as you guys can see, Raging Xbow is absolutely very punishing. It leaves no room for error. Like, if you make a mistake and you get a lock against, and a Raging Xbow gets a lock, like, you're probably dead. Because it just takes towers so fast, honestly. Gonna go for a pre-Tesla to pull the Hog. Archers and Skeletons, he's probably gonna Arrows my Archers. Actually misses both of them. Wow, that's crazy. I'll take it, though. This is honestly gonna be GG's already, but I might just sack some chip in the left to try and take his right side tower. Because, again, crowns do matter. But, gonna go for an Xbow right now. Let's see what he does. I think he has a Mega Knight. No, he has E-Barbs, not Mega Knight. Did he give up? Okay, I think he gave up. That's kind of anticlimactic, I guess, but kind of makes sense as well, like giving up after you already lost in like the first 2 minutes. So we'll just take the 3 crown. Want to be a bit wary in case he's not actually giving up and he's like pretending to, because that has happened to me before many times. And actually recently I did lose because of that. Like, someone went like spelled on my king and gave up, and then I went like queen on the right. I was playing Queen Bow, and then he played, like, I forgot what it was, but some air card that I didn't have a response to because I already cycled my queen, and I lost. So, tower trade you usually lose, so that was definitely bad. Let's see what Hunter's playing. If he's playing Ice Bow in this, that would be pretty interesting, actually. I think he is, wow. Hunter's actually playing Ice Bow. That's very impressive. I guess he's going to make a video on this. But yeah, that's going to be GG's, guys. 10 wins in the GT. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, I incurred 2 losses along the way, but it is just how it is sometimes in these formats, especially. Like, you get some weird matchups that you're not used to playing. I also should not have won this, but I definitely played better than my opponent. And he also gave me a lock in single, which he should not have done. But this was just really unlucky. He had a delivery, which really screwed me over. Also, E-Drag was kind of tough to kill. This one I definitely should have won. I feel like that's just on me. And then this one, I feel like I couldn't have done anything. Honestly, I don't think I could have done much, but we will take it. That's going to be 10 wins. So in my opinion, again, guys, 5 of the best decks for the GT. I'll be linking them all in the description below if you want to copy them and use them yourself. Good luck in the Rage tournament. Let me know what you guys are going to use, if it's my decks or something else. Or you can wait for Royal API to be updated in a couple days with the best decks for the tourney. That's going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.